Have you ever had one of those days when everything feels heavy? Maybe you came home exhausted after a difficult day. Perhaps you were worried about something, feeling lonely, or carrying a sadness you couldn't quite explain. You sat quietly, hoping for a moment of peace. And then, almost magically, your cat appeared. Without being called, without hearing a word, without anyone telling them something was wrong. For many cat owners, this experience feels almost mysterious. How could a cat possibly know when a person is sad? After all, cats don't understand human language the way we do. They can't ask how you're feeling. They can't listen to your problems. And yet, countless people report the same thing. Whenever they're upset, their cat seems to act differently. Some cats become more affectionate. Others sit nearby and simply keep watch. Some curl up beside their owner and refuse to leave. Coincidence? Scientists and animal behavior experts don't think so. The truth is that cats are far more observant than most people realize. While they may appear independent or distracted, they spend much of their day quietly studying the world around them. Every movement, every sound, every routine becomes part of a mental map they build over time. And no one is more important in that map than you. Your cat notices when you wake up. They notice when you leave the house. They recognize the sound of your footsteps, the rhythm of your voice, and even the way you move through different rooms. Because they observe you every single day, they become experts at understanding what is normal for you, which means they are often the first to notice when something isn't. But the most surprising part isn't that your cat notices a change. It's how they notice it. Most people assume that if a cat understands something about them, it must be because of a dramatic change. Maybe they cried, raised their voice, or acted noticeably different. But that's not how cats gather information. Cats are masters of small details. In fact, they often notice changes so subtle that even other people completely miss them. Think about your daily routine. You probably walk through your home in the same way every day. You sit in your favorite chair. You open doors with familiar movements. You speak with a certain rhythm and energy. To you, these habits are invisible. To your cat, they are valuable information. When you're sad, stressed, or emotionally overwhelmed, your body changes in tiny ways. Your shoulders may slump slightly. Your movements may become slower. You may spend more time sitting quietly. Even your breathing can change. Most humans never notice these differences. Your cat does. Researchers have discovered that cats constantly observe body language. While they may not understand the reasons behind your emotions, they're extremely skilled at recognizing patterns. When your behavior suddenly differs from what they expect, it captures their attention immediately. Imagine your cat as a detective quietly collecting clues throughout the day. A slower walk down the hallway, a quieter voice, less energy during playtime, more time spent alone. Each clue may seem insignificant on its own, but together, they create a picture that tells your cat something important is happening. And because your cat has spent months, or even years, learning your normal behaviors, they can detect these changes surprisingly fast. But body language is only part of the story. There is another signal that your cat is constantly monitoring, one that many experts believe plays an even bigger role in how cats sense human emotions. And it comes from something you use every day without thinking: your voice. Most people think communication is all about words, but your cat doesn't pay attention to the meaning of what you say. Instead, they focus on something far more revealing: how you say it. Every day, your cat listens to your voice. They hear you talking on the phone, speaking to family members, laughing, singing, and even talking to them. Over time, they become familiar with your unique patterns and tones. Without realizing it, you've been teaching your cat what your normal voice sounds like. That's why emotional changes can be surprisingly easy for them to detect. When you're happy, your voice often sounds lighter and more energetic. When you're excited, your speech becomes quicker and more expressive. But when you're sad, worried, or emotionally drained, subtle changes begin to appear. Your voice may become softer, slower, quieter, less expressive. Humans don't always notice these differences in themselves. Yet cats are constantly listening. Animal behavior experts believe that cats can recognize emotional cues through vocal tone, much like they do with other cats. In the feline world, sounds carry important information about mood, confidence, comfort, and distress. This sensitivity helps them navigate social interactions and avoid potential threats. So when your voice suddenly changes, your cat notices. But that's not all. Cats also become familiar with the sounds that surround your daily life. The way you open cabinets, the speed of your footsteps, the way you place objects on a table. Even the rhythm of your daily activities creates a predictable environment. When you're feeling down, many of these sounds change too. Your movements become slower. Your routines become less energetic. The atmosphere around you feels different. To your cat, it's as if the entire emotional weather of the home has shifted. And once they realize something is different, many cats respond in ways that seem almost magical. Some become more affectionate. Some refuse to leave your side. Others simply sit nearby, quietly offering their presence. But why would an animal known for independence choose to comfort a human? The answer lies in a powerful bond that many people underestimate. So, why does your cat come closer when you're sad? Why do they sit beside you, curl up in your lap, or quietly watch over you during difficult moments? The answer isn't magic. It's connection. Despite their reputation for being independent, cats form deep emotional bonds with the people they trust. Over time, you become much more than the person who fills the food bowl. You become a familiar presence, a source of safety, comfort, and stability in their world. Your cat knows your scent. They know your voice. They know your routines. And most importantly, they know what life feels like when everything is normal. When that normal pattern suddenly changes, your cat notices. They may not understand why you're sad. They don't know about stressful meetings, difficult conversations, or personal struggles, but they can sense that something is different. And for many cats, that difference triggers a response. Some approach and gently rub against your leg. Some climb into your lap. Some begin purring nearby. Others simply remain close, offering silent companionship. What's remarkable is that these behaviors often mirror the way cats build social bonds with trusted companions. By staying near you, they may be expressing comfort, security, and connection in the only language they know. In a way, your cat isn't trying to solve your problems. They're reminding you that you're not alone. The next time you're feeling down and your cat suddenly appears beside you, take a moment to appreciate what's happening. Long before you said a word, long before anyone else noticed, your cat was already paying attention. They noticed the tiny changes in your body language. They heard the difference in your voice. They recognized the shift in your daily routine. And because you've become an important part of their world, they responded the best way they could. With quiet loyalty, with trust, with companionship. And perhaps that's what makes a cat's love so special. It's not loud. It's not obvious. But when you need it most, it's often right there beside you. If your cat has ever comforted you during a difficult time, share your story in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing insights into the hidden world of cats and the incredible bonds they share with the people they love.